All right, all right, all right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. It is Thursday, August 19th, 2021. You did it. Just one more day to go. I feel like I just told you it was Thursday, like yesterday. Has this week gone by really fast, or is it just me? It has flown by at an incredible rate of speed. I don't know what's going on. We must be too close to Venus or something. Speeding up time and space. Well, we're here. You're here. And we're going to have a good one tonight. I don't know. It'll be all right. We're going to talk about the things that Star Trek may have invented by accident. Yep, by accident. I'm telling you. It's amazing some of the things you see on Star Trek in our lives. And we'll go over all that stuff in just a moment. But I do want to thank everybody for joining tonight because, you know, what else are we doing, right? And let me tell you something. Oh, before I get started. That's good. That's always good. TC with a two-pounder. Love your shows, Rich. Thank you very much. I was wondering if you did, and you just answered it. Thank you for the $2 super chat to start off the show. That's right. Help support GUFON. You know, we do things here that no other show is doing. Yeah, maybe one or two, but really, on a consistent basis, what we do, we take the hard road. And I don't think any of you get it. I don't think you do. Well, I know you do. I mean, some of you get it, but not everybody. Thank you, TC. Way to be mucho gusto generoso right out of the gate. Appreciate that. See, I always wondered if I was doing the right thing. And I think I am. As a matter of fact, I know it. And it pains me to see people out there not getting it. They take things the wrong way. I was just on Alien Addict, and I was saying nice things. I wasn't being mean to John. I was just being real with him and said, you know, your evidence is your evidence, and it's not going to pass to prove anything. Well, be nice, Rich. You got to be nice. Why you got to be mean, Rich? Watch it, Rich. Watch what? What is wrong with people? You can't take a little reality? I don't understand. Where have we gone as a society that you can't even make a comment without people taking it the wrong way? And I tell you what, I must be old school now. Obviously, I'm in my 50s, so I'm probably the old guy in the bunch. Elena Yanu with a 10-pounder super sticker at it. Thank you very much, Elena, a continued supporter of GUFON. Thank you very much for your support. It always goes noticed. What is it, a super chat? I see something else. There's a few super chats. Elena's got a $10 one that says thank you. It's a fox, baby fox saying thank you. And then we've got Ben Yorkshire right after with a 2-pounder. Thank you very much. Hello, Ben from Yorkshire, UK. Welcome to the show, too. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Mucho gusto. E generoso. Elena, that should have been yellow. That's weird. Thank you very much. Right out of the gate. Thank you. You know, I don't think I do anything bad. I'm being honest with you. I don't understand why you would want... Look, there's people who come here, and I see the comments in the comment section. We may go there and read some of them later on. But I find it interesting in this day and age where people want the truth, don't want to hear the truth. It's weird. It's weird. Be nice, Rich. Shut off. Tell me to be nice. I'm being nice. That's all I am is nice. I'm nice every day. Mario UFO with a $2 super chat says, what's up, Rich? UFO and a whoosh. 2-pounder. Hey! And Dorothy Hawkins again. Thank you for coming on the show yesterday. $5 super sticker. Right out of the gate, everybody. It's amazing. And what is that super sticker? I don't know. It is a... that must be new. It says your number one. It's a woman with pink hair and a halter top of some kind. And winking love. Thank you very much. And little hearts come out. Hey! Mike Johnson. I got to go down here to get it. With a $7 super chat. Man, you guys are out of the gate. What the heck's going on? Thank you very much. Mucho gusto generoso, everybody. Thank you very much. The support keeps GUFON going every day. And if you haven't noticed on TikTok, you've seen a couple of videos just go up in the last few days. Tonight, my patrons will be getting another video. We'll be getting a video. So, things are moving along. And then I'll start Instagram real soon. It's fun. It's fun. I need to do this full time. So, by your support, straight up, Mike, just throw it right at me. Throw it at GUFON. That's what I like to see. Thank you very much. Mucho gusto, everybody. Generoso. So I'm going to get back into what I was just talking about after roll call, everybody. Dark Sky Files, welcome back. How you doing? Welcome to the show. And Dark Hour Paranormal's here. Michael Roser, welcome to the show. Whoa. Tim Tinson with a $20 just throw in the morning. That is very nice. $20 super chat. Madonna mia. What are you guys going to do? Break a record? No, that record will never. Thank you very much. That's super generous of you. Tim Tinsent, everybody. Welcome to the show, by the way. Hey! X1. Thank you for also coming on yesterday. $2.22 when all you rich is rich. Mucho gusto, generoso. I don't know what it means. When all you rich is rich. Thank you very much. Hey, Elena. With the $5, another super chat Thursday tonight. Super chat Thursday tonight. Thank you very much. It's hard to keep the show going, but I tell you what, I'd rather acknowledge those of you who took the time and your money and support GUFON. Believe it or not, that trip is coming to Washington. Now, I'm thinking of going in November, and let me tell you why. I want to get there when the leaves are in mid-change. I forgot to look it up. When the leaves are changing. Hey, I want my shots to look like, forget about it. Thank you, Elena. Goes right into the new road trip fund. Thank you, everybody. Mucho gusto generoso tonight. Mod on. Well, what's the Judean plan, everyone? A $2 Mr. Catfish 2100 super chat. Everybody's just throwing the money up in the air, and wherever it lands, the bells will ring. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Mucho gusto generoso, a continuing supporter. 2100 Mr. Catfish. Thank you. Bob Gray, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Mr. Catfish. Elena, welcome to the show. Bob Gray, welcome to the show. You guys are nuts. Martin R., what's up? Welcome to the show. Space Girl's been here for a minute. Welcome to the show. Hey, Sally Bong Sal, welcome back. Who used to be Sally Monsal, but is Sally Bong. And we heard that yesterday. Thank you for chiming in on GUFON, being part of the show. Mucho gusto. Welcome to the show. So, Lord Ludicrous Plaid, welcome to the show. Space Trooper, welcome to the show. Stephen A., welcome to the show. Mike Johnson, welcome to the show. Mac, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Coral Ann, welcome to the show. Oh, ML Starlight with a $10 super chat. Keep up the good work, I will. And I'll get back into that. You know, I just want to say hi to everybody at one time. I got a lot to talk about tonight. I'll say hi as the show goes on to you people. It's just so much to talk about. And with super chats flying like this, yeah, I want to get the show going at the same time. Thank you very much. Mucho gusto generoso. Like, you know, forget about it. Goes right into that road trip fund. Thank you very much, ML Starlight, who is a continuing supporter as well as everybody here is. Mr. Eon, what's up? Welcome to the show. Mario UFO, welcome to the show. I saw a couple of mics. Mikey Gematria, welcome to the show. I saw another Mike. Where'd you go? He's gone now. Isaac Kenny, welcome to the show. Misty OC Dragons, welcome to the show. Joe Wall, welcome to the show. Ricky Aldridge, welcome to the show. Felicia Flores, welcome to the show. Justin, can't get my phone to work. When you call in, you got to make sure everything's working. You kept freezing last night, but you did have a good connection when you first came on. Not sure if it was StreamYard, your internet. I think it's you because it happens every time. But thank you for chiming in yesterday. Kingfish Kebab, welcome to the show. Shadi Panurin from Iran. That's crazy to me. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Wreaking Havoc 215. John, welcome to the show. Another continuing supporter of GUFON. John Hintz, thank you. Welcome back. Welcome to the show. Lang Lee, welcome to the show. I think I just heard a PayPal. Let me check this out. And it is, let's see who it was. Where'd it go? Holy Moses. What is that? Oh, Jesus. Kristen Alberg with $20 PayPal. Mucho gusto sforzo tonight. You guys are crazy. You know, it is very nice of you to do that, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. You have no idea how much it means, because it keeps the show going every day. I'm doing this every day now. Saturday, Sunday, earlier in the day, sometimes same time. But Monday through Friday, it's consistently going to be 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. I was thinking of changing it back to 10, but apparently I'm interrupting other people's shows. So I'm going to keep it here. It's just we have a huge drop-off in the beginning of the show, because there's 2 other shows that people would rather watch right now. 3 others. And it's hard to divide everybody up. So I get it. I get it. We'll do what we have to do. But, oh, Alfie, Joe, Bob, with a $5 straight up super chat, just throwing the money right at the computer. It just got into the kitty for GUFON. Thank you very much. Mucho gusto, generoso, Alfie, Joe, Bob. I have never seen your name before. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your support. Amazing. This is crazy. Beautiful. Thank you. This is the kind of support that is definitely needed every day. And I'm not saying, you can do it. I know times are tough for people. And it's why I'm so grateful. And that's why I do it every day. But I want to get back to what I was talking about before I get into the Star Trek conversation, because that alone is an amazing topic, which we've never even talked about here before, which I find strange. We've never mentioned Star Trek, and I think I did it like 15 years ago. I'm not sure. But I think people get the wrong idea of GUFON. I think you do. I think you get the wrong idea. So a lot of you here get it, yes. But what GUFON does, it's not about calling people out. This isn't that. I am not here to specifically say, what can I talk about Jeremy Corbell? What can I say about Lou Elizondo? If you look at the shows, yeah, I talk about them, but very little. Every now and then they will say something and I will talk about it because they are on mainstream media. They are in the forefront of ufology for whatever reason. They're popular. I'm going to talk about it. There may be somebody you never heard of before who I may talk about because I find them interesting. I think that their story's interesting. The way they bullshit people's interesting. There's a lot of people we talk about here that are charlatans, liars, hoaxers, cheaters, money makers. And then you have people who are trying to do the right thing. Before I even get into that, who's doing the right thing? Tell me who. I know one person I can go with on this and say John Greenwald. Okay, I like his work in the field. Who else? Who else? Think about it. IR Film with a $10 super chat says, hey Rich, we all want the truth, but most can't handle it. Sad. They can't, IR Film. Thank you very much for that. That is super mucho gusto generoso. You know so, IR Film. Thank you. A continuing supporter of GUFON again. It's not that, look, I think they can handle the truth. I think what we mean to say is they don't like it. That's what it is. Thank you very much for that. That's what it is. They don't like it. A lot of people look at the Elizondos, the Dolans. See, I used to like Dolan. But it's not that I dislike him. I don't have a feel for Dolan. But I think people take GUFON as, oh, that guy's a jerk. All he does is bash on people. Really? What would you rather me do? Tell me. How can I change this show to make those people happy? You know what they want me to do? Interview people. Interview people? You mean the same people that everybody else is interviewing? Well, we just want to see you interview them. Since, you're the guy of truth, you'll ask them the hard questions. Everybody, there's people out there asking the hard questions. And people who are doing interviews have been asked the hard questions. They sometimes bring it up themselves before you even ask. And this is a good super chat right here. Lord Ludicrous Plaid for $2 says the truth doesn't make as much money. sad. David Wilcock, Corey Good. They spin this story into something that people wish could be real. And they buy into it. And they use big words sometimes, and they sound really smart. And in a way they are. In a way they are. They're not stupid guys. They're just bullshitting you. Thank you, Lord Ludicrous Plaid. Mucho gusto generoso. Again, thank you. It's a good point. Yeah, here's one. Sold Out Radio. Here's a guy who started a show 5-6 years ago, right? And has had every experience on the planet. It didn't happen gradually. It happened overnight. Just one day an alien showed up and people were talking. And he got excited and he realized, oh my God, if an alien shows up outside my window, I can name him and people will think that, oh wow, this is great. People love it. Oh my God, I got more views. More people are coming in now. What else can I come up with? I got a ghost thing I could do. Oh my God, I saw Bigfoot. I can't believe I saw Bigfoot with another witness. Then it's having dreams. He can predict the future. He's a palm reader. I'm not making this shit up. Tony Ricci for $5. Keep on keeping on. I'm trying, man. Thank you, Tony. Tony Ricci in the house, continuing supporter. Thank you very much for your contributions to the GUFON road trip fund now. These people, thank you very much, Tony. Mucho gusto generoso. So, I look like the bad guy when I say, hey, that ain't real. And by the way, over on Sold Out Radio, those subs aren't real. It just picked up another couple hundred overnight. Nobody in the field is getting 100 subs a day, 200 subs a week. The average, I think, is about 300. I know. I watch 15 sites, 15 channels, I should say. So when somebody has a big jump, like 300 on 24 hours or in 2 days, I'm like, so I go to the special website I have, and what do you know? Oh, but if you ask the owner of that channel, who only has a 52% rating, which is very bad. Well, I don't even know how to do something like that. Bullshit. How can you say you don't know how to buy subs? There's a place you go to, and it says, do you want to buy 100, 500, 1,000 for $8, $20, $50? You click on it, put your credit card information in. Oh my God, I just bought subs. And it wasn't any harder than making a purchase at the grocery store. So who are you kidding when you say, I don't even know how to do that? Bullshit. It's being done. That's why you have the same exact views as GUFON. Now I'm the asshole because I'm calling it out for what it is. I'm calling it out for what it is. So now I'm the jerk off. Don't you want to know who's lying and cheating and stealing their way to the top? Don't you want to know who's making up stories? Who's pulling your leg? Who's pulling the wool over your eyes? I know I would. And I'm sad now that I think Travis Walton may have hoaxed his abduction. I'm sad about it. But I just keep on going. Because there are aliens, there are UFOs, and we talked about it on Alien Addict. I brought up the jetpack man has been seen recently, and back in January, February, there were 3 sightings of a guy who looked like he was on a jetpack at 3,000, 6,000, 5,000 feet over by LAX. So I know the shit's happening, man. But don't tell me it's raining as you're peeing on my leg. I'm just not buying into it. $5.55 from X1. You just asked Paula Asteria to dinner and she ignored you? She's here? She's here. I didn't see a Paula here. Well, I don't know where you asked her, X1, but I don't think she would just go to dinner with a stranger. But at least you asked. And that's half the battle, is asking. Good for you. She's a great girl. Great person. Thank you for the $5.55. Paula Asteria impressed me more than anybody when I met her and spoke to her and listened to her speak. And she's just cool, man. She's just a good, she's good. She's good people. That's all I can say. Everybody was great. Everybody that I met in California. I'm getting a little bit misty-eyed. Beautiful people. Just really nice. And I like the group of people that I know. I love all of you guys. I really do. I know I don't talk to you guys as much, but man, it takes a lot of time out of the day to email everybody. And it's hard. It's not easy. I didn't expect it to be this hard. But that's a good sign. It's growing pains. I'm working through it. So just bear with me. I mean, things are happening. I'm trying my hardest here. The thing is, when I go after somebody, not go after. I don't go after anybody. When I talk about people, right? The people that don't like it say I'm being mean, right? I'm a jerk. I'm a nobody. I'm a zero. But yet, these are people who've only been in the field maybe a month to 3 to 4 years. And there's a lot of nice people out there doing shitty things. And I haven't even talked about them because they're nice people. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things I could say about a lot of people that I'm not real happy with what I'm seeing. And I'll give you an example, just one, and I've used it before. Unidentified Celebrity Review. Those guys have already jumped the shark of reality. They started putting on ties and button-up shirts. And look, I have nothing against it. But I do. Because it's not real. It's a facade. It's bullshit. All they're trying to do is impress somebody to get on TV. That's what they want, is to be on TV. They want a TV show. Anything they do with a shirt and tie can be used on a TV show. You understand? It can be used in a documentary. It's not authentic. It's bullshit. They're not in this for anything else but themselves. They don't care about telling the truth. They support the people that shouldn't be supported. And quite frankly, it's annoying. And I find that People like these guys that come out and start a channel and all of a sudden are getting, the cream of the crop to come on their show, somehow are connected. You got to watch out for these people because they're usually connected to somebody somewhere in the field that knows how to make money or has a future, somebody knows somebody. You'll see. Just keep watching UCR and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, I'll watch them for you. Mr. Big Feet, $5 super chat. You don't find gold unless you search for it. You find a lot of junk and stones before find it. Same with ufology. Hey, Goofonians, third phasers. Thank you, Mr. Big Feet, for the $5. Appreciate it. Mucho gusto generoso, Mr. Bigfoot so. Mr. Big Feet. Speaking of Mr. Big Feet, let's have a little bit of, I'm going to wet your palate. What else can I do? You know what I mean? I can't help it if we have snowflakes out there that would rather live in a reality that isn't real. I like to live in a reality where things are real. I don't like it that Dolan charges $125, $150 for shit you hear for free every day. It's not right. There's got to be another way for these people to do it. But, hey, we're all adults here. And everybody's got followers. And if somebody wants to give money to that, that's okay. I just wish it was different. That's all. I just wish it was more genuine. That's all. It just frustrates me. I started out, with recording things and put together a show to talk about stuff. It was recorded at first. It was the AZ Skywatcher show, me and Jeff Willis. And I said, look, let's just talk about our sightings. And one thing led to another, and we were talking about Jaime Maussan and other people in the field not doing the right thing. Behind the scenes, Jeff and I were privy to see things that you or the audience wouldn't see. And it really broke my heart. MUFON totally let me down. Jaime let me down. Everybody has let me down that I looked up to, that I thought I could trust. It sucks. It just sucks. So tonight I wanted to do something a little bit off the beaten path and talk about Star Trek. How it's very possible that, I don't know how Gene Roddenberry did it, but according to some of the people I saw in chat, Gene Roddenberry was given Star Trek in hopes that he would fail. I don't know if it's true. But for Mr. Big Feet, here's Sasquatch. Just for you. I wanted you to hear from a fellow Big Feet. I think I got another, let's take another PayPal from Michelle Tolland. Shelly with the $5.50 super chat, I believe it was. Well, thank you very much. No, PayPal thing. Thank you very much for that. Mucho gusto, generoso, Michelso. A continuing supporter and a new listener as of just weeks ago. Thank you very much for that. Well, we must be doing something right. All I want to do, my goal is to just talk about my experiences in the field. It turned into, my God, what is going on in this field? I was shocked, man. It hurt to see that Jaime Maussan would accept garbage bags as UFOs. Didn't even give a shit. Didn't vet the witness. Doesn't care. And to this day, he's still doing it that way. And then you got Tom DeLonge going on Joe Rogan's show, showing a CGI and saying it's real. You know, the TR3B video. Anyway. So I'm going to start tonight's show off again with one of the things from Star Trek that is becoming a reality, at least in the early stages. Check this out.
Specifications. Balance is excellent. The trigger responds to a pressure of 1 ounce.
I'm quite familiar with the piece. Perhaps we could talk about this?
I rarely draw it unless I mean to use it. Care for a demonstration?
Freeze program.
Holograms. I tried the Oculus for the first time when I was in California at Third Phase of Moon. They got the Oculus. And I said, it can't be that real. Come on. Oh, it is. And I would love to buy one, but, you know, it's about $500. It's $350. Then you got to buy a couple of games, and you definitely want to get the warranty. It comes to about $500. That's just to get a couple of games and the whole thing. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. And they have a game where you're mountain climbing. And when I first put it on, and I think I told you guys, because this is Star Trek Continues. This isn't the original Star Trek. I can't play that. But I can play clips from Star Trek Continues, which is a kind of like a reboot of the original Star Trek with new stories and people that play Spock and Kirk and everything. But a holodeck has got to be coming in the next 20 years, I would imagine. All these mirrors and lights and everything that create a reality all around you without wearing something on your head. Wearing the Oculus, I put my hand up, and as I'm looking here, my legs are shaking because I feel like I'm on a ledge. You feel like you're on the freaking ledge, and yet here I am standing in a backyard on grass. Well, I go to put my leg up to climb, and I almost fall over. It took a minute to get used to, but I was afraid I was going to fall and die. And if something is that real, I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. And it will be like this. A holodeck like this?
Perhaps we could talk about this?
I rarely draw it unless I mean to use it. Care for a demonstration?
Freeze program.
And they use that in the real Star Trek, you know.
Was she everything I promised?
So it's interesting because Star Trek came out, I believe it was 66, 65, somewhere around there. They were using technology that I'm not sure. I guess it would make sense that they would think of these things back then, like because we had telephones back then. We had the TV. But imagine if, I guess they're thinking of ways to write the script. And the things they came up with are things we use today. The cell phone, which was their communicator, it was like a flip phone. Remember when flip phones came out? Well, here's some gadgets that were used in Star Trek that became real. So I'll play you this, and we'll talk about it.
Sorry.
Warm. Market, dude. Sometimes even better, except transporters, but who wants their atoms scattered all over space anyway? The most ubiquitous Star Trek gizmo we have today is the communicator, or, as we call them, cell phones.
Yeah, pretty obvious there. I already mentioned it, but there's some other ones here. Let's go a little forward. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have the transporter anytime soon, but a universal translator, we've got that. Google Translator, we know that, right? And, you know, I can't play all of this, so I got to do a fair use on it. What else? Here we go.
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
Or you could just use a universal translator. We have devices that translate phrases into specific languages.
There's a patient. That's an order.
Tricorder.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a telemetry sensor. Well, actually, I'm neither, but Star Trek's tricorders could measure all things medical and environmental. Today, NASA actually has a handheld device called a LOCAD that measures unwanted microorganisms. And
That's interesting, a LOCAD. Look, it's kind of similar, like something that would have been on Star Trek. It's amazing the influence that this show had. Video conferencing. Remember Total Recall? Hey, we could talk about other shows, other movies. Total Recall. Remember when Schwarzenegger, in the beginning of that movie, was watching the wall and you saw the outside? They even had that in Back to the Future 2. And you see the kid, young Marty McFly, talking to the TV, goes, turn on channel 53, 61, 123, 172, and the Weather Channel. And they all pop up on the big screen. And he's wearing a device on his head, which eventually we're going to have, which I think is the Oculus. Eventually, what I would like to see is that augmented reality become a thing. Like you put on the Oculus and you leave your home and everything in front of you is, I mean, they have it on the phones. I could hold my phone up and it'll tell me what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? Even when I'm going down the street, my GPS tells me. If you've ever been in a Tesla, which I have been finally, and they have this monitor, and it tells you everything around you. It's pretty awesome. All the details everywhere you're going, the stores, the kind of car that's in front of you. It shows you the road, street light. Here's video conferencing. We know we have that. We do it here on StreamYard and Zoom and several other software here.
combine audio, video, and lighting, so it feels like we're in the same room with someone hundreds of miles away. And let me tell you, nothing feels better than saying, let them eat static when the feed goes down.
I think what's coming, and I'm pretty sure I'm right, we'll have an Oculus device and anybody else who has it can have meetings, and you're all in the same room, but you'll be sitting next to each other, even though you're at home. It's going to be wild future. It's going to be wild. I thought I saw a Cash App. Nope, it's not a Cash App. So these are the things that are interesting. We've seen them in other movies. One thing we haven't seen, and it was in the remake of Total Recall, which wasn't anything like the original, which, by the way, it wasn't bad. Hover cars. And in this future, in Total Recall, the cars hovered, but there was still a platform it had to go over or under. So if you have a platform and you're on it, your car could be on top or underneath using the roof of the car to travel. So you have cars on the top and on the bottom. But it uses some sort of, who knows what. What else do I got here? What else? Oh, sliding doors. Believe it or not, those sliding doors, you've seen them in the movie Airplane. Shh, shh. Remember? He goes, shh, and the door opens up. Shh. Yeah, it's pretty funny. What else did they have on Star Trek? We still don't have the phasers. We still don't have that. What else? Yeah, hover cars. We're not going to have hover cars anytime soon. Nah. Not anytime soon. Here we go. What is this? Check this out.
Hey friends, welcome to another episode of Generation Tech. My name is Ben. Card and friends all watch touchscreen. We started seeing this in the later movies that starred the original cast. Here is the bridge of the Enterprise.
Right, touchscreen. Touchscreens, that's right.
That's manual steering column. Transfer helm controls to manual. Stand by. Bolt thrusters. Ram scoop release.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing there. iPads, that's true.
Hundreds of free ebooks when you sign up to Amazon Prime. Next, talking computers, and not the creepy ones that try to kill you.
Open the pod bay door.
Yeah. Hal, haha. Siri.
Imagine that you have 0 cookies and you split them evenly among 0 friends.
What else do we got in here? What is this? Transparent aluminum. Oh, yeah, that's right.
One which commands respect and projects thought.
What I hope.
Boy, this sucks.
Very happy to see you, Spot.
Told a joke.
Yes.
I am not laughing.
To becoming human. She was granted citizenship in Saudi Arabia. Hanson Robotics just got...
Yeah, talk about the creepiest looking thing. That's... I've got a joke a minute going through my mind. What's this? 11 times? All right, let's go here. Let's see what this
Star Trek paved the way for times, but also in the technology presented.
In fact, part of the fun I had making this list was realizing how many things I use today.
Personal computers they'll use by swiping and tapping with their fingers.
While this is a common sight today,
according to illustrator and designer, it's pretty common to see characters on the Enterprise flip out a communicator. First true mobile phone prototype was on the original series.
However, these were only the realm of science.
Find a large company whose office doesn't include a video conference.
Everybody's talking about this. I was looking in the chat. Dilithium crystal. Yes. We've got Jimmy Mac. We now have dilithium crystals. The robot chick got stoned to death a year ago. She did. Yeah. All right. You guys are great. All right. What else?
Other medicines and derp late 90s, still after the 1987 era, 3D print food for the crew to eat.
Oh yeah, the 3D printer. Nothing like what they have on Star Trek. You tell the 3D printer you want a martini, shaken, not stirred. You're not going to get that. You're going to get some doughy plastic-looking drink. This is whatever. That is a reality that's not going to happen. And I don't think this will, I can't say ever, but I don't think we're even 100 years away from that. Quantum 3D printer, it takes 2 tokes in one. Particle composition, most hair gels in moose what? Is composed of bull semen? Bull semen? Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold that thought. I'm gonna get something here. I'm gonna look at my hair gel. I don't know if that's true. But while I'm going to get some proof, watch this.
How about the rest of you? You trust all that stuff more too?
I'll be
I
right
think I'm
back
on
with
board.
my
I think
hair
I trust
gel.
all of those things more than Ben.
Somebody just came up to me and asked me what I do for a living. I said, mind my goddamn business. They hiring too. You want me to get you an application?
I like that guy. Mind your damn business. Yes, go work there. Everyone should be working there. If you laugh at that, you're going to hell. But who? Come on. You lady putting this crate down, like put it in the middle of the thing at least. You put it on the edge. You made the step bigger. Come on. Come on. How tall are you?
Well, first and foremost, height is a choice. So whatever I feel like. But today I'm 5'8".
I pray that that's sarcasm. I really, really hope. And I think that that was sarcastic, but at this point, I don't know. I don't know what's real and what's not real at this point. That's how crazy things are. Me trying to impress the good church-going girl. Oh, yeah. What does he got? 4 folding chairs? That's pretty good. That's going to impress a lot. Oh!
All right. So I'm back. All right, Mike Gematria. Here's what I use. I use a couple of things. I use Let's Jam. Now let's see. Bull semen. This is just the first one. All right, let's see what's in this. I got to take a picture of it because it's so small I can't read it. All right, let's see what it says. I think you're joking. No. Aqua, water, O-isotet, paraffin, propanol glycol, glycerin, olith, huile, mineral oil, perfume, fragrance, sorbic acid, ethylgethylglycerin, linalool, hexyl, blue semen. No, it doesn't say that. Now here's the other one I use. This one is L'Oreal Studio line. Let's see what the ingredients are to this one. It's the same exact ingredients. No semen. Lies. Lies. I had to check it out. Hey, I'm not showing you all my hair products, but that's a few of them. Unbelievable. What's that? Anyway, Star Trek. My allergies are killing me. When it doesn't rain and it's sunny out, it's like everything comes out. My eyes are crazy itchy right now. We can jump through. There's just nothing else. So what do we have? We have possibly what this could be. I guess you could say that this is a form of the what do you call it? What is it called? Freaking, you know what it is. So it duplicates shit, the duplicator, replicator, I don't know, virtual reality. We said that. We're talking about the phone and iPad. They were using, when you get close to the door opens up. Tricorder, what are those things? They check the atmosphere. We've always had those, but man, I can't think of anything else that we're using. Is that it? Just 5 things? I thought there was more. Star Trek predicted the future. Here's one. I want to see what this is.
Virtual reality is getting there. Maybe we're not so far. There's multiple types of tricorders used in Star Trek the original series, with the main ones we see being used for engineering, medical purposes, and a standard one used for general purpose scouting.
No.
In 2012, Qualcomm introduced an X Prize competition, awarding companies are working hard on this technology.
ADTH into the airflow system.
Voice interface, talking computers. We've got all this stuff now. I mean, we didn't have it in the 60s, so it's pretty cool. So we really are 50 years behind everything. That's where that came from. That's where that came from. The government has stuff that's 50 years. Now they're saying it's 300 years ahead of the future. If we have technology that's 300... Billy Carson, one of the biggest criminals in ufology, by the way. Billy Carson says we're 300 years into the future with technology that we don't know about. 300 years? Look, in 300 years, we better have body parts that are bionic. This is just, it's out of control. What? Hold on. I see something. $5.55 from X1 says the bread you eat is made from human hair, L-cysteine, and red food coloring is crushed up bugs. If the bread I ate was made from hair, the whole thing? What about the yeast? Huh? What about yeast? Come on now. I'm not buying that. Not buying it. Well, you know what they say, X1? You are what you eat. We're all eating wigs for breakfast. Hey, Ma! Ma! Meatball hair pies! Hair pies! Right? What'd you have for breakfast? I don't know. My wife gave me some hair pie. Oh! You can't say that. What are you talking about? I put bologna in there. I even think I put my hot dog in there. Whoa! Who thinks of this stuff? Not me. Not me. Anyway, it's interesting to talk about. What is this? Wait a second. What is this? In your this guy, I thought I I'm pretty sure Charles. Oh, I got to check this out. What? This is from Netflix. It's called John Was Trying to Contact Aliens. Here's a trailer for it. Oh no. John Shepard spent 30 years trying to contact ETs by broadcasting music millions of miles into space. After giving up the search, he makes a different connection here on Earth. A rural electronics whiz broadcasts radio signals into stars and monitors for signs of alien civilizations while enduring a lonely personal life. Yeah! Yeah! No shit.
It grew to encompass an entire bedroom. That equipment continued to grow.
Look at this guy. Ma! Ma! Forget hoarding. They let him build all this stuff in their home. Oh my God. All right. He's going to do something that SETI can't do. Look, this guy reminds me of Science Blob, making the Sky Hub. That's what this is like. I think this is a little bit better than Science Blob's invention. Of course, you know how I feel about that Sky Hub. It takes away all of your skills. It makes you less of a researcher having a Sky Hub. Do not buy Sky Hub unless you're going to be outside watching the sky with it. There's no reason to get it. There's apps out there that you can use that are put into that stupid computer system you're going to spend $2,000 to $3,000 buying for no reason. And I heard one of them caught on fire for no reason. Yeah, I just heard. I don't know. John was trying to contact aliens. What the? Netflix? I got to see if this is out there now. Is it out? Is it out there?
Since the 1960s,
Stop
the port city
playing
of
it.
Montreal has
I
been
don't
one of the
want that. So what is it called? What is it called? He's trying to what? Contact space? John was trying to contact aliens. All right, let me look that up. Oh, you sister's ass. Here it is. I already watched it. I already watched it. Look. I am all the way down to the end. I don't remember it. Yep, here it is. You can't play it. I'll get shut off. Anyway, it's out already. Wow. Wow. It must have been awfully boring. Awful. Just awful. Let's see. Let me see. I got another. All right, let's check this one out. This also
Hello,
comes
everybody.
from B. Baker. We're going to check this out. How to attract the aliens from Gaddis Candace. He's got 346,000 subscribers. What are we doing wrong? That's it. This is it. I figured it out. I think I need to bullshit everybody. That's it. Bullshit sells, reality walks. Wait, how does that go? Something's wrong with this field.
My name is Gatis Candice, and today I will show you how to attract the aliens. I know my hair is still wet because I just washed it, but I don't have time to wait for it to dry because I have a lot of preparation to do. And so the way you attract aliens is you take your drone and then you attach these bright lights. You can see I have 5-meter light strip, which I'm gonna now take off my wall, and then I'm gonna attach the light strip to this battery. The light strip needs 12 volts. This is about 12 volts as well. It's a very strong battery. So I'm going to attach it at the end of the light strip. I'm going to let the light strip hang down.
All right, let's go to the 3-minute mark, I'm told.
Working just with this battery, which is extremely good news because that means all I have to do now is just attach it to the drone and fly it, and it will work. I'm so excited. I was not sure whether the battery will work or not because I was thinking theoretically it should work, and it is working. I am extremely excited, so cannot wait to go to the park. Oh, I was so excited.
Now I was told to go to the 7-minute mark.
Okay, here we go. You gotta blow it because it's hot. Okay, I am on my way to the park now. As you can see, the sun is still shining. It's over there. Okay, I'm ready for takeoff. The sun just set and it is perfect darkness for the aliens to be able to spot my drone with the LED lights attached. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, so everything is ready for the takeoff, and here we go. Okay, here we go. I have unrolled all 5 meters. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna turn it on. I don't know what it's gonna reach, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. No, it's not reaching. It's not reaching. I need to bring it closer so I can turn on the light. Oh, there we go. Okay, I managed to turn it on. So here we go. The light strip now is flashing very bright. As you can see, I'm gonna fly a little bit further away. There we go. You can see it is extremely bright. And yeah, so you can see it just keeps circling with that 5-meter LED strip. And that's it. This is how you attract the aliens. I'm gonna now bring it back down. Hopefully it doesn't run out of all the battery.
I want to punch the balls off myself right now. I do. I want to punch my balls off. Beautiful. This was on 3rd phase of moon. It was. It was on every UFO site. I don't think I want to live. This is it. This is ufology. You understand? This is ufology. Just get a strip of lights, connect it. You see what he did? Connected it to the drone. That's how they're making UFO videos. Let me show you something. Hold on. Ah, shit. Come on. Look, look. Here it comes. Let me show you. I'm ready. Maybe I'll try it. I mean, I was going to use this for, you know, the studio. But I'm going to use these lights and hang it from my drone. And I'm going to say, hey, I captured UFOs. Look at this. Because that's the only way. Nobody likes the truth. Everybody, you know, this guy just gave me an idea. He did. All I need to do is be a freaking jerk off. That's it. Not take this thing seriously anymore. I think I'm doing it all wrong. Maybe I'm doing it all wrong. It's not about the truth, because there is none. All right? I'm telling you, we're never going to find out about aliens. So let's just have fun with it. Oh, this is unbelievable. The ideas that are rushing through me right now. I'm going to change ufology on my own. Yeah. I think I am. This is interesting. All right. All right. What is this? A pyramid on the moon. Oh, I wanted to show you this video. This comes from Lee Coppin. This was sent to me. I'm allowed to show it. But check this out. I don't know. This is for you to decide. Take a look. Just looking with the telescope. I mean, that looks like it could be too... Oh, this looks different up on... Oh, okay. This looks different than when it was on my phone. This is just a rock. Or is it? That would have to be pretty big, right? That's a pretty good right angle right there. Interesting. Yeah, you can see other craters here. Obviously, where's the sun? Over on this side, right where the... So it's hitting this way. Yeah, I don't know. This thing here looks like, I don't know, some sort of square, triangle. It's interesting. Just somebody with their telescope, right? Right? With their a DSLR on 8-inch telescope. Jesus, I could do that right now. I could do that with the P900. I don't know. That to me looks like rocks now that I'm looking at it. Still an interesting find. Thank you, Lee Coppin. Hope I said your name correctly. Hate to be wrong on that. As a matter of fact, let's do this right now. That just gave me an incredible idea for right now. All right. You know what we haven't done? It's been months. Let's go check out what's on the moon and Mars real quick. You know what we haven't done? Right. Let's do this. Let's go to... There was something I had to show you. Where did that go? I'll find it in a second. What is it called? What's the name of that place over there? Chris's... shit! Let's just go to Jean Ward real quick. Jean Ward. Oh, wow. He's found some interesting things, it looks like. We haven't been here in a long time. But I just saw something I think I want to look at. Okay, this looks good. 2 weeks ago, strange structures spotted near Raptor Zone complex. Oh, good Lord, this is going to be good. Come on, Jean. Make my night. I need a little help for this show. Jean Ward, please. Jean Ward. Show me what you got. Because you got the goods, Jean Ward. Show me what you got.
And there's nothing else like it in this photograph. This wall over here is about 30 meters across and about 30 meters long. We have a strange, smaller structured item, multiple layers to it there in the center, with a small conical feature or dome-like part on the top.
Take me to it.
Let's zoom in on that, guys.
There we go.
Check this out. I've rotated it so that we've got the edges.
It looks like a salt mine, copper mine.
And you can make out.
Damn, that's pretty big.
Defined part over here in the center. Check
Mucho
that out,
gusto
folks.
defined.
And I've also outlined it.
Nah.
And I'm sure you'll agree. The symmetry and geometry.
Interesting. Yeah, I know. Maybe a meteor struck Mars. Maybe there was a lake here. It could have been a small rock, maybe a 3-footer, and it created this. Is it a concussion? No. What do they call that when there's waves? I can't remember. Anyway,
to this
I'll remember in a minute.
Type of item is highly unnatural. Now check this out. It looks like
it does look like a logo.
Ground level of,
I want to steal that from my new logo, maybe.
And then
could be a previous civilization. Just say up yours.
I
love this name.
Rounded corners.
Finally, somebody with a sense of humor, just like me. I'm joking. There's many people here. Stop being sensitive. Very funny name.
See if that there is a disc shape. So we're looking at an ancient structure here, guys, or is this just highly...
Oh, check it out. You see this? I think I know what it is. You see these little finger-looking things? Another one over here. This looks like it used to be all water here. And if you look at this, it's almost like a maze. It looked like water was inside of here. Ah. Maybe that's what it is. Water came in here. Or came out. I don't know. But it looks like it was part of a lake. I don't know. And you could just pick any place and it'll be totally interesting on this. Look at all of the rocks that have hit this planet. I mean, just in this picture alone, hundreds. If it's been dry without an atmosphere for 3 billion years, there's no way we would be able to survive on this planet. If we go there, I'm almost certain that it's raining rocks every now and then. No? Not at all? I'm wrong about that? It's possible. What's this I see? Oh, shit.
Anomalies, it looks like canals here, guys.
Damn.
And then this part that looks as if it's been carved into the surface. Check out the parallel edges there. Wonder if that's some type of mining activity or some type of construction going on there.
Huh.
More blocks look like ancient
wow.
structures.
Wow. Wow.
And then
hey,
the main attraction, the Raptor Zone complex. That's what the Sardinia Institute calls this discovery of mine. Each side at the base is about 2.5 kilometers in length, folks.
That's insane.
Got a perfect pyramid there. Capstone on top seems to be missing.
Damn.
And then this in the center of that one side reminds me of the steps on this.
Come on. See? Look at that. That's Aztec, I believe. But look at this. It's almost the same thing. Everything just turned to dust.
Side of the pyramid of the sun. And also close by we've
Pyramid
got
of the
this
Sun.
strange
Isn't that a
structure,
song?
about 1/2 kilometer per side. Got some symmetry and geometry there.
Damn.
Also a part sticking off the center of that one side. And
Nuts!
the perfect circular depression right there. Wonder what made that.
Yeah, that huge scar on Mars. What is the name of it? Can't remember. Oh, FAP with a $5 super chat. A longtime supporter of GUFON. Ma! By Richie Meatball. A meatball. Oh, she's got a dozen. All right. In a minute? 30 minutes. Perfect. Thank you, FAP, for the $5 super chat. Mucho gusto, generoso. Grazie, grazie. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. What was the other guy's name? Mars, moon anomalies. And beyond. All right, let's go to Chris. See if he's got anything new over there. Not much. A month ago. Let's go to Mars anomalies. Here we go. Mars anomalies and beyond. Let's check. He hasn't put a new video out. A week ago. UFOs in our skies, artificial pathways on Mars. Well, this looks interesting. He's got a UFO in there. Mars anomalies and beyond.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a...
What is that?
It's a light ship. That's an airplane. I'm telling you from experience, that's an airplane, I promise.
The heck?
No? Yeah, that's an airplane. 110%. That's it? Oh. All right, here's the UFO. Wait, this is old. Oh, I remember this one.
Right to left seems to be a UFO shooting across the screen. Let's have a look. Now you can see it right here. My cursor is in the right-hand side of this video. You can see it's probably small, but you can see it right there.
February 16th.
You're going to see the UFO enter from the right and fly over here.
This is
across
good.
the screen to the left. What we're going to do after you see the video, we're going to take a closer look at it and see what it is. And the reason for that is because somebody said that this may be a helicopter. Let's have a quick look, shall we?
Maybe it is.
There it goes.
It looks like a helicopter. Soon as it got out into this part where there's less this, you could almost see what looked like the back side of it. You could almost see the whole shape. Watch. I just caught that. You'll see.
You're going across the sky. Folks, this thing's quite large. You can see this thing.
Right there. there seems to be something like, oh, what did I do?
Here it is at half speed. See it going across the sky. Folks, this thing's quite large. You can see this thing.
See right there at the end? That may be pixelation. I don't know. It almost looks like a helicopter.
Okay. What is this thing? Here's the photo right here. We can zoom in.
And what makes sense is that it's storm time. And they would have a helicopter flying around away from the storm or ahead of it. You know? That's all. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I know what you're seeing. I know what it looks like. It could be a UFO.
See that. All we see is maybe something up here. Here it is again.
But it does look like a helicopter at the end. When you watch
Right
it in
here,
regular speed.
Inverted. Folks, what do you think this thing is? Again, drop your comments down below.
What do you think it
All right,
is?
now we're going to go on to Mars.
For real, what do you guys think it is? I'll play it again. It's a good one. Thanks, DJ Juan Valentine. You're not going to see a red cross. This looks, it's from a sky cam. This isn't from somebody's camera. This is from like a security cam. Maybe it has HD, but that thing's kind of far. So here it comes. Just watch when it gets over in the clear area. You can see the back side of it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a helicopter. It makes sense that it is. That's all. I think it's a helicopter. He's going to Mars. Let's hear what's going on. Hello? Hello?
I think these are pretty good. These are color as opposed to black and white trash. You can see it a little bit better. I'm not so sure these little dune type things are actually real. Okay?
What?
At least that's in my opinion.
They look a little...
I'm also going to show you some kind of crazy things too, where you see these rock formations and what look like some of these things don't even look like rocks, right? Okay, we're starting to get closer to it.
This is so cool. That's Mars.
Okay, this one right here in particular.
That's amazing.
Now, all of this is going to shift over to the left. You can see it starting to shift. It's going to go again to the left.
Look how clear it is.
And it's going to end up way over the other side. So it's still flying from left to right. And you can see this right here. There's another photo.
Oh, wow. Look at that. It looks like a
All right.
road. I'm
Here's what I
pointing at
believe.
it.
I looked at this one right here. I
Look at
find this
that.
photo very interesting for many reasons. One, there's rocks on the edge of what looks like a walkway. Now, some people have said, oh, wow. So I guess they were right. Mars actually has canals. Now, if you go to Google, right, just put on there dried up riverbed or even a brook, but it's hard to find that particular photo. But riverbed, you don't ever see rocks on the side of riverbeds.
Right.
Now, just follow me on this. I don't mean like you won't see any rocks at all. What I mean is like it's lined, it's showing the edge of a river. Usually you see rocks and sediment and everything else on the bottom of these riverbeds, right? Check this out. This goes all the way to the back. And you can see that right up to this point. It's still, look at these walls. In my opinion, these are not canals. These are actually walkways. And there's some other interesting features in there as well, and you're going to see that. Okay?
Why?
Notice how this thing branches off like this here. Okay?
True. It does.
Now, I don't know about you, but that's a pretty smart river to be able to do that. Now, can rivers actually cut out areas like that? Absolutely.
Sure.
My question is it possible that these are faked to make it look like they were riverbeds? Now, again, I've looked at many photos of dried up riverbeds, and I did not see this here. You can see it goes way back. Kind of skips a little bit here. We have these wall of rocks. This, to me, looks more like a walkway than it does any kind of ancient riverbed or brook bed, call it what you will. Now, let me show you something interesting.
But why would a walkway have seemingly what looks like river rocks on either side? Why couldn't it have been a canal? Maybe they built it with the rocks and it lined it. You just can't see underneath. So all you're seeing is the top part. Maybe if we dug in the middle, we would see the rocks form. That's the only way to really know. And then he's thinking that these are just put in here to make us think it was river flow. Like these are fake dunes, fake little things in here. I don't know, man. Oh, let's see what happens. It's interesting.
Now, for this one, I just went over to equalize, and this is what happened.
A little bit.
Okay. Notice how it's super bright right here, as always. We always see that. We'll bring it down a little bit. Have a better look. Now, what you're going to see, something looks like a ring right here. There's something also in this area. And there's something even back here. I may actually do a second part because there's another photo that shows what looks like squares and lines in the back of this. If that's true, that's telling me this is actually a walkway. It'll actually prove this is some kind of walkway and not just some kind of old looking like riverbed type thing,
I don't
right?
think it proves either way.
And by the way, folks, you'll get the link to this photo in the description. Really, because they are actually very faint, but they are in the photo. And you can actually see these lines doing this.
Oh, that's weird.
Very faint right here. You can see it.
Oh, yeah.
But we have this item here. There is some white right here. Here. That's telling me this thing is not natural ground. It's something laying on the ground. Let's have a look. Notice this other object in the back. And we highlighted a couple of pieces here. Now, let's have a better look at some of these pieces a little closer to the foreground. This item here, or items, right here. Notice the way these things, one here, one here. Notice these white pieces sticking out. One on each side of this. See that? You've got little pieces like this here.
This is Mars.
You've got this item here. We're going to bring this out better. Right
I don't know, man. That's just weird.
Some of the stuff actually looks mechanical. Look at these two pieces here. They almost look identical in the back. And again, these here.
I don't know about that.
Let's do a full...
Interesting. Very interesting over there. There another one I wanted to see? There was one more. Did I? No. All right. One more thing I've got for you. In case, you know, you weren't around last night or this morning, I'm going to share with you something. Just in case you weren't here. All right. This is from last night. Third phase UFO report. In 3, 2, go. You like that? Welcome to Third Phase UFO Report. I'm Rich Giordano, and here's today's report. We've been gone for a little bit, but we're back. The sightings keep coming in, and I've got 3 to show you today that you need to stay buckled in for. So if you're not buckled in, do that now. I'm going to bring it over to Third Phase of Moon with Blake and Brent, and they're going to start us off. So here we go.
Me contem o que vocês acham que é isso.
All right, so you saw that one. Now the next one. Saving time. What?
This is something different.
All right, here's my reviews. This one here is very odd, and I don't know if this is a blimp that's lit up from the inside, you know, like an advertising blimp, or a fireworks display, which I don't see any smoke or residue. Nothing of that nature is coming out of it. How many times are we going to see these types of objects and not know what they are? Well, every time, just about. That object doesn't seem that high to me. 500 feet? Maybe. And if there was a fireworks display, or even a Chinese lantern for that matter, wouldn't we be seeing the smoke trail? I wonder. It looks illuminated from the inside. There even seems to be a little bit of undulation with it. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just the heavy pixelation from this type of camera. But here we go with another object dropping things. One thing I don't like, we don't see the end of the video. There have been many videos where people have recorded disc-shaped objects, scout ships, that turn on their side like this. There have been people who have reported these types of ships around the moon. So we can't dismiss everything as a blimp, a balloon, or a drone. But this does fit those characteristics. We just can't get inside or see the end of the video, and that's frustrating. I wish we could see the end of this video. We see the beginning of it almost, I think. But I'd even like to see what's in the very beginning before this person records this. It's interesting, but it is what it is. All right. The floating jug. We have seen something like this before. And it turned out to be an advertising balloon tethered with the string. This video is very clear. Clearer than the other video. But it looks very, very similar. It's seems to be hovering. It doesn't seem to be moving. No wobbling. The wind, if there is any wind at all, even if there was a slight breeze, it would be moving this object, even tilting over from the top. We don't see that. At the bottom, there seems to be some sort of protrusion or something hanging down that looks like a place where you would tie something to it and tether it down. I don't see any writing on this for it to be a advertising balloon thing. This next one is phenomenal. Oh, I'm glad we got this one. I'll be back to talk about it, but here's Blake and Brent from Third Phase of Moon. Take it, guys.
They're moving slowly.
Going on? What's going on here? Jonathan Fields, great capture.
All right. Every now and then there comes a sighting where you have to scratch your head and say, it doesn't look like it can be drones. It doesn't look like it can be balloons, planes, bugs. This is one of those videos. Now, the only thing I think this can be, and we'll get close up on it here, you'll see, is drones. Because for balloons to act this way, they would have to have a weird breeze, like a tornado. You know, something to blow them around individually. One of these things moves independently of the other. So then you have to think, okay, it's somebody with the remote control something, and they're low in the horizon, which means they're close to the ground, I think, or they're very far away and very big and bright. We just don't know. It's a great video. It might be one of the best ones I've seen, but if it's drones, it wouldn't surprise me. Looks really cool. They're not forming any shapes or anything. Great video. Thank you for sharing. You know what I did? I took myself out of the stream. Idiot. So, what a dummy. It's not that I was muted. I took myself out. You know, that last one. There's a girl. Her name's Melissa, and she was commenting. And yeah, here she is. She said the third one is drones. Also, Chinese lanterns can also look similar depending on time of day of light and distances of views, and drones can look very interesting depending on clouds and light of day and distance. You all should test camera and videos with different experiments, as cameras tend to distort images with light bleeding and feathering. It can make a simple plane look like something out of this world. She doesn't know anything about what we do. Nobody except Jeff Willis and maybe one other person has as much experience as I do doing all this shit, which is why I don't believe in anything anybody ever shows. Because I know I've seen and made the same mistake. You just got to keep doing it until you figure it out. But some people just get in their mind. She says, do the experiment so you won't be fooled like the other videos with crop dusters. And definitely not extraterrestrial. She doesn't listen. This is the typical person This is the problem with ufology. This is the problem with people. This isn't a ufology thing. This is a dumb person. No matter how many times in the video I say, hey, in my opinion, I think it's drones, but if it isn't, it'd be awesome. In one of these comments, she goes, you guys get excited and all it is drones. Like, no shit. What do you want me to do? Make a video and go, it's drones, balloons, birds. Have a nice night. We give you all the possibilities. We let you imagine. We try to explain to you. Look, in my opinion, and my experience is working with cameras day and night, it's probably this. It's probably that. But people just take what... It's ridiculous, these comments from people. And not only that, how much time we got? A few minutes left? Look, I'm going to go... Now, I haven't been in my comment section. I just don't bother anymore. I get very frustrated with people. It's like, you don't even watch the show. So I'm going to pick one of my shows here. Let's see. All right, let's pick Showtime review of and UFO reports. Let's take a look here. Let's go to the comment section. No, shut up. Let's see. Let's see what's in this one. I haven't looked. Sometimes we get a lot of mean people. No, not so far. Nice. Hey, Brianna says, love your show. Here, check this out. Made in England. Visits the show quite often. Dude, just recently, some of your ideas of what you think some of these videos are of UFOs are just right off. And some you are reaching. Some are obviously not what you are saying you think they are. I feel as though you're just pulling everyone's videos down and you refuse to believe anything. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he's thinking I'm off, that I'm wrong, that they are aliens. Oh, okay. He says, I get it though. There never seems to be a good clear footage. Duh. But even when there is, it's still not good enough. So what are you bitching at me for? Sometimes I feel that you're desperate to give an answer to what some of these craft are. I expect a disinformation person to be like this. Not you, Richie. I don't know what to say. Not a million comments on that one. It's too new of a video. Let's go to the Bigfoot one. This one looks busy. Okay. Let's see. Well, it seems like everybody's just being good. A lot of nice people. Here's one. Samir Mo. What? Oh my God, you got to check this one out. This is from Samir Mo. What is he talking about? He was just our friend. Rich, he simply saddens me nowadays. I feel like somebody has lined his pockets quite deep, full of twists and turns, but never straight? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Janet Jackson, Rich, I'm new subscriber to your channel and love the way you've cussed out Corbell to how fake he is. Love from the UK. You know, the UK, you guys get me more than I think you do in America. The UK, the Aussies, that side of the world. Wow. This was really, you guys are, I guess, turned it around. Carl Duke says, so freaking good, mate. You should be the #1 place to go for everyone. You seriously are for me. Well, I guess people have turned to... Oh, let's do the Greer one here. Let's see. People are going to say that I'm probably... You made my day, dude. It's Randall. Thank you. I agree on everything except for 2 things. Some alien abductions are made by extraterrestrials, and some of the cow mutilations are made by ET. To say these are all made by the U.S. is just not true. But of course, there is no alien threat in general. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess everybody's kind of nice. Mohawk Valley Phenomenon. Richard, at 1 hour 33, you claim that somebody gave a drawing of a UFO to someone that came forward in front of everyone and said this is what he believes is true. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You are only saying what someone says is real to them that you cannot believe. You are pushing a lot of people away because they do not want to tell you what they have seen because they think you won't believe them. Good! I don't want somebody to come to me if they think I won't believe them. Then that means you have shit to show. When people email me and say, dude, you got to check this out. I know it's a dot, but check it out. Don't send me dots. Don't. If it's a dot and I don't respond, you'll know why. Don't send them, and I'm still getting them. Still getting dots. Don't want them. Dots are bad. Dots are very bad. I don't want dots. I can't tell you what it is. How am I supposed to tell you what it is? It's a freaking dot. Maybe I'll take tomorrow off. Maybe I'll do that. If I don't come up with anything good tomorrow. You know what I mean? If I don't have anything good tomorrow, we're not doing a show. That's all. Well, thank you, moderators and super chatters. Thank you for keeping the show strong. I appreciate it because I want to go to Washington and make some noise. So thank you for your support. It means the world to me. And I want to thank the newcomers and the veterans. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like the show, subscribe it, share it to just 1 or 2 people. But give the show 5 to 15 minutes if you're new here. If you like it, come back. And thank you very much for supporting me, veterans. I appreciate it. So that's it. I'll be back tomorrow, maybe 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. Patreons will be getting something later. Thank you very much. And one last thing. If you ain't looking out, you ain't... Wait, what is it? What is it? I hate this freaking saying. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. For UFOlogy. Good night, everybody. done. It's all over. I'm taking the bath water out. I'm gonna pour it on the baby. That's what I'm doing. Freaking mute button.